Hello, StarCraft fans! This is Falcon Paladin coming to you with yet another daily Legacy of the Void upload. This is a GM level game between King Raze and Early on Vaani Research Station. In the bottom side of the map, we have the purple Terran player. It is King Raze from Team Ascension's professional team. And up top is his teammate, the blue Protoss player. It is Early from Team Ascension's competitive team. Alright, so a TVP on the GM level here between two teammates should turn out to be an excellent match. Very looking forward to this one. It was sent to me at falconpaladin@gmail.com. I won't tell you who sent it. That might give things away. But if you are a GM level player or know somebody who is, go ahead and send those replays to falconpaladin@gmail.com. I will put links in the description to Twitch streams. I will promote YouTube channels. I will do whatever I can to help get some exposure for these players who are nice enough to send me replays and give me content for my subscribers. Again, in the description, there's a Twitch stream for Raze and for Early as well. So moving south as a probe scouts are something we see from time to time, especially at the GM pro levels. And probe is going to see what against this Terran player? You're going to see a Rex, going to see a Refinery, likely going to be a Reaper expand, although as we've discussed, very difficult for Reapers against Protoss in this patch of StarCraft 2. This is patch 3.9. I think is what it is. Hydralisk range is back down to a max of 6. The Tempest had their ground range increased as well. There were some changes here. Just kind of a quick revert to a couple things that they felt like were problematic, especially in multiplayer. Second Nexus on the way for Early, and no sign of an expansion here from Raze yet. But this is definitely a Reaper. His name is Leroy Reaper. Somebody really wanted me to name a Reaper that. I think I've done a Leroy Jenkins in the past, but Leroy Reaper is new. And definitely they were so happy to see a Reaper moving, a Leroy Reaper choice here. Actually, another barracks on the way. With, oh, there was another Reaper in production, but I think they got canceled to make a reactor instead. Is that what happened here? I think that's what happened. Maybe I'm blind. Maybe I just saw a second Reaper because I'm losing my mind. Seems possible. Seems quite possible. Anyway, Reaper moving out. Leroy Reaper moving out without his team, as Leroy is wont to do. And will likely die, as Leroy did. But gonna get a probe kill. Oh, don't bring probes over to... Don't do that. Don't put them at your natural... without any protection. Gotta have protection. That applies to more things than one in life. Adept here trying to deal with this Reaper. Again, Adept, Stalkers, Mothership Cores, all good against Reapers and all available pretty early to the Protoss. We have... Oh, look at that. We got a Stargate on the way for Early. Getting Warp Gate research as well. And are those... Is that the new Marine icon? That is Studley. Look at that. Is that a Marine skin? Have I not seen this? No, they look pretty the same. They look pretty much the same, but that look how tall he looks. Wow, Marines are cool, man. All right, anyway, is this our Reaper? It is our Reaper still up here. Leroy Reaper trying to kill an Adept all by his lonesome. Difficult job, though, but actually a little more circumspect, a little more cautious than Leroy Jenkins is. Perhaps Leroy Reaper is aware of the story of Leroy Jenkins and does not want to end up like the guy who at least got his chicken. Oracle on the way here from Early. Widowmine coming up as well from Raze. Widowmines are very good against Early Adept stuff. Oh my god, get another probe kill. Leroy Reaper got another probe kill. Adept might finish him off, though does, just barely. Leroy Reaper got 2 probe kills, got some good scouts, got some good damage. Did see the Stargate there, so good scout there. So what that means is that a Void Ray? I thought I saw a Void Ray in the production tab. I am seeing things today. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is at all. Marauders coming up. A little supply blocked here is King Raze. No, Raze, you got it. He's making 2 supply depots. All right, he's fine. He is just fine. Throwing down a stasis ward at the front of his ramp is Early. Interesting place for it. I guess if the Terran player moves right up that ramp, he will get stasised, which is nice. Maybe this is a new skin. He does look a little bulkier than I've noticed previously. Are you supply blocked again? Dang it, Early. Stop doing that. Fleet beacon. On the way from Early, is he carrier rushing this thing? He does have 2 almost has 2 Stargates. Has the 4 assimilators going. It's 36 to 39 harvesters. King Raze a little bit down on this one is our Terran player. But continuing to make Marines. That new icon is freaking me out. They're so big. They're like coming out of the frame. They're so big. Nothing else comes out of the frame. Where are you, Marauder? Marauder, I think Marauder stays in the frame as well. Yeah, Marauder, look at that. Marauder size, Marine size. Marine looks like Goliath. All right, Fleet Beacon's done. What do we got here? It is carrier. It is a carrier rush. Here from early, 2 base carrier Marines moving up for King Raze. It is time. It is time for a 5-minute push. Does he have some medevac? He does not. He has actually delayed his medevac production a little bit. To do what? Maybe get his SCV count up just a little bit. I'm not sure what the intent there was, but Starport is not producing medevacs yet, but here's a Marine count. Oh, there is a medevac out, just not the 2 you are accustomed to seeing. You're going to walk right over that stasis ward. And stasis! Oh, beautiful stasis. Oh, that gives the carriers time to come out, and these guys are stuck. They're stuck for another few seconds here. Again, seconds can mean everything at the GM level of StarCraft 2. Absolutely everything. Widow Mines burrowing, coming in, tossing down. Maybe another stasis ward would be interesting. Nope, just a revelation. Just a revelation. Actually getting revelation on that unbuildable bricks and missing these guys entirely. Can you not revelation units that are stasis? Is that what happened there? Maybe somebody who's watching this can know. Anyway, moving right up the front, trying to do some work. Widow Mines are burrowed here, and there are definitely carriers on the way, being chrono boost, but they just take a long time to build. Graviton Catapult on the way as well. Mothership Core here might throw down a Photon Overcharge, and yes, it does, but it's not close enough to hit any of these units. Adept kind of trying to bait stuff in, but here's our carrier. 5 minerals per interceptor instead of the traditional 25. Build time of 6 seconds, trying to get that interceptor count up to do this thing, but again, very good against interceptors are Marines. Took down a gateway, though. That was a nice job by King Raze, making sure that gateway were dead. Combat shield done for the Marines. They do look new. The shield looks a lot bigger. Is this a skin? That is awesome looking. All right, anyway. Drop over here in the natural base, though, from King Raze. Oh, going after these probes for sure. Oracle trying to do something. I don't know what, but Adepts and Carriers burning that. Meanwhile, attack at the front here. Photon Overcharge. Double Photon Overcharge. Getting some work done. Actually shoving away the Terran player there. And cleaning everything up here in the natural base as well. But dropping back inside the main base, out of the range of those pylons, is King Raze trying to deal with these probes. Carriers trying to get on up there. Can they launch the interceptors to kill that medevac? No, can't do it. Can't do it. Third command center on the way here from Raze. So some early aggression from our Terran player. It's 46 to 38 harvesters. But the carrier count continues to climb steadily. And I don't see any sign of Vikings. Would you not? Are Vikings not going to be the answer here for King Raze? I don't think they will. Interestingly enough. All right, so carriers patrolling the natural base. One carrier hanging out inside the main. Adepts patrolling as well. Did I not turn off my backup software? I failed to do so again. All right, Marines coming up this front ramp, trying to get that cybernetics core, and an Adept coming on in, walking in. Widow Mine shot does take out an Adept. Marines take out the other one. Revelation tossed down on that Widow Mine, and gonna die. Indeed it does. So is that a 4th base? 4th base on the way for Raze. Raze is basically saying, you want to go carrier? I will out-expand you because it takes you a while to get this up. Oh, but losing one medevac. Kill the other medevac. Kill the other medevac. Focus it down. No. Didn't do it. Instead, just killed one medevac. Murdered everything that came onto the ground. These carriers doing very well for themselves. 6 kills each. Look at that. Even sharing kills. How friendly are they? Extremely friendly. 3rd base really should come up at some point here for early, but instead, content to stick on these 2 bases. This little 2-base rush thing. I mean, it seems to be working out okay. It's just you can't let the Terran player get up to 4 base like this. You got to kill 1 or expand yourself. You got to. This is really your choice right now. +1 air weapons, +2 now being researched. Heading on out. Oracle Revelation could be tossed on top of that Widow Mine, and does. And does. Adept will come out and try to kill it. It's difficult, though, because the range on the Widow Mine is that. Blah. Adept dies. And gets picked up and saved by Raze. Good job there, Raze. But 3rd base has now been evacuated of Terran presence. And early can expand there if he wants to, and he is. And he is. Woo, Ghost Academy on the way for Raze. Interesting. Interesting move there, for sure, from our Terran player. Maybe, is that going to be for EMP? A lot of complaints from Terran players on my channel recently that Terrans are refusing to get ghosts. They actually forced to cancel on that Nexus. A little bit of a Marine Marauder drop there at the 3rd. Early's forced to replace that Nexus. Not happy about that, I am certain. This is where the Chrono Boost is, right? It's kind of hard to tell on Stargates, but yeah, it looks like it is. Got the circular motion going on. As somebody pointed out, if you look in the very center of Stargates, you can see what they're building. That's definitely a carrier in both instances. So if you scan this as a Terran or you send an Overlord in, as a Zerg, you can see what it is. You can see what's coming out, which is an interesting advantage that that Terran doesn't really have against the other two races. Widowmine drop here. Oh, at the main base and going to get a shot off. Hits the carrier and kills, I think, 3 probes there too. Cannon on the way from early to detect that, and everybody just goes back to work. That's what we're doing. It's 39 to 68 Harvesters, though. King Raze really harassing hard thus far. He has how many kills? 18 probe kills in 10 minutes is a lot. A lot of probe kills. Stasis Ward here for early. Just basically going mass carrier is early. Almost off of 3 bases, which is where I think you need to be if you're going mass carrier. Personal cloaking on the way for the Ghost. 3 Ghosts at a time. Widowmine does get another shot off before the cannon finishes. 8 kills on that Widowmine. Maybe overestimating the cooldown time on that Widowmine a little bit was early, so that not a great feeling for sure. Stasis Sword catches a Marine. Again, looking awesome with his giant shield. And a 5th base at the gold for Raze. Just has no fear of the Protoss player at all. Basically playing like a Zerg against a meching Terran, just expanding everywhere is Raze, and so far so good. I mean, it's 68 to 46 Harvesters. 3 bases are up for early. And getting that mineral income first. Struggling with that for sure. Down in the double digits of mineral in that bank. Triple now, but just barely. But enough gas to do what you need to do. Yet, double assimilator now on the way from early. And continuing to make carriers. Continuing to make interceptors. Throwing up cannons in case of Widowmines. And this carrier group is at 9 right now with another one on the way. So what point do you move out is the question. That is so many Marines. So many Marines with +1, +1, +2, +2 just about to complete as well. And some Ghosts running up the front. I think at this point you EMP the carriers and burn them down with Marines. And you should be A-okay. So let's see if that's what's going to happen here from Raze. Excuse me. Chicken Alfredo for dinner. Whew, coming back to haunt me there. So Marines, Ghosts, Widowmines, Medevacs, a couple Marauders. Moving on up, scanning, seeing exactly what the Protoss player has. And here we go. Ghosts throwing down what? I don't see any EMPs yet, but the Marines just burning through these interceptors like they are made of tissue paper. As they kind of are, but Adepts on the ground doing some work there too. Widowmine's firing and getting the mothership core. Oh no, 3rd base going to die. Get in there. Did you lose all your interceptors? Looks like he might have lost all his interceptors. He's training interceptors like crazy. Marines pushing up. Not even waiting for that +2/+2. Probes getting stuck. Oh no, probes stuck behind the line. Oh, a pylon gets exploded too. Assimilator gone. All vestiges of Protoss civilization at 3rd base are now gone. Dead and gone. +3/+3 immediately started for Raze. Still making carriers. There are 10. There will soon be 12. But I'm not sure if there's enough mineral income to support even the 5 mineral interceptors, which are pretty cheap, as it turns out. But nice attack there from King Raze. He didn't have the +2/+2. I mean, probably would have done even better if he'd had that. The Ghosts, I don't think the Ghosts threw down EMP, although, no, they were cloaked. What did they do in that battle? Maybe need to go back and watch that. You can rewind it and check it out yourself, I suppose. Widowmine does kill the probe, trying to reestablish that 3rd base. Ugh. Another Widowmine at the potential 4th base, and another Marine at the potential 5th base for early. So great scouting here from Raze. Really has the Protoss player hemmed in. Going for a 6th. Going for a 6th at the 13-minute mark is our Terran player. So Adepts on the ground, carriers in the air, trying to pick what they can off. Actually killing a Ghost there with the carriers. Pushing is early and responding very aggressively there is King Raze, but still being forced back. That was an EMP. EMP tossed on those Adepts. You'll notice they all have very low shields at this point. Are there Templar in this group? There were. There they are. Templar in this group. Do they have Storm? Not yet. They do not yet have Storm. I feel like Storm is a great addition here. Here we go. Trying to take the gold as his 3rd now is early. But there's a Marine scouting that and trying to shut it down by his lonesome. Very difficult to do, though. Difficult to just shut that down all by your lonesome for sure. So carriers and Adepts moving in to this 4th base of King Raze along the left side. There are a few missile turrets here, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Woo! Orbital command dies in a matter of seconds there. Coming up the backside, focusing down a Ghost. Good pickoff on that Ghost. Good focus fire there. And again, interceptors trying to kill orbital commands, trying to kill Marines, but there is now... Oh, battle cruiser tries to get on top of the carriers, but dead. EMP tossed down on the carriers as well here, slowly pushing forward are these carriers inexorably moving, trying to kill yet another orbital command, and they do get it. Feedback being tossed down on the battlecruiser. Marines getting right on top of the carriers, though. This is not where you want to be. Oh, and that's it. A good game well played out of early. Oh, Marines. +2/+2 Marines. Look how many are left at this point, getting right on top of carriers. They will absolutely blow them out of the sky. Marines, very, very good anti-air. Against Brute Lords, against carriers, against battlecruisers, big flying units. Marines are the answer. They just had to get close enough to actually hit them, and that's what happened. I mean, how many interceptors died? 271 interceptors died there. They focused the interceptors down. Again, flying unit, anti-air Marines are good in that situation. And then once the interceptors were gone, the carriers were pretty much just easy pickings. I feel like if Early had waited for Storm, maybe his Templar could have tossed down some storms on these Marines. It would have been a better outcome for the Protoss player, but a couple battle cruisers here too, which I didn't even see being built by Raze, but not sure how important they were. Possibly some Yamato cannon shots. Nope, didn't have that research. Never mind, no Yamato cannon shots in this game. Anyway, in the end, yeah, it's just going to be Marines against battle cruisers. So if you are a Terran player really struggling against this build, this is what you could do. Just Marine pushes, deny, expand. And then when all is said and done, upgraded Marines with Widowmine support and Ghosts for EMP will win you the day. All right, so that's it from me. This has been Falcon Paladin coming to you with yet another daily Legacy of the Void upload. Go ahead and hit that like button. Hit the subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, and Patreon, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.